Chapter 3 MS Excel Working with Data. In the previous class, we have learned about functions and formulas in Excel and how we can use them to do calculations in a worksheet besides in programming calculations. MS Excel provides us many other tools to manipulate and analyze data. In this chapter, we will learn about a few more data manipulation tools provided in Excel. Sorting data. Sorting data in Excel is quite useful for manipulating data for reports. This function allows arranging of the data in some meaningful order to make it easier to understand, analyze, or visualize. To understand a basic sorting operation, consider the table below, which has two columns, country and population. The country column is a text field or label, whereas the population column contains numeric data. The table on the left shows the original data, which is not sorted in any particular order. The table on the right has been sorted by population in descending order. In other words, the country with the highest population is sorted to the first row, followed by the country with the second highest population, and so on. Chapter Sorting data in Excel. Once a list is available in Excel, the data in it can be sorted. The data is usually sorted down a column or field. Data is sorted alphanumerically, meaning that alphabetical characters are sorted first and then numbers. If there are only alphabetical characters in it, the list would be sorted alphabetically from left to right. If there are only numbers, the list would be sorted numerically. If there is mixed data, the list would be sorted by alphabetical characters and then by numbers. Lists can be sorted in ascending order from lowest to highest and in descending order from highest to lowest. Sorting data on a single column. The steps to be followed for sorting data in a single column are: Step 1. Select the data to be sorted. In our example, we will select cells C3 to C22. Step 2. Click Sort and Filter command from Editing group under the Home tab to open a drop-down list. Step 3. Click Sort A to Z for text or sort smallest to largest for numbers to sort the data in ascending order. The selected data gets arranged in ascending order. To quickly sort the entire column, click inside any cell of the required column and then click on. The arrow below the Sort and Filter icon in the Editing group of the Home tab and choose the Sort A to Z or Z to A icons, or choose the Sort A to Z or Z to A icons in the Sort and Filter group of the Data tab. Remember, while doing quick sort, that there should be no blank cells in the column or headings, as heading will also get sorted. Sorting data in multiple columns. Sort also helps to organize all of the data in your worksheet into columns. The related information across each row is kept together when the sort is applied. In the example below, the contact name column, column A, has been sorted to display the names in alphabetical order. If you want to perform simple sorting in ascending or descending order, alphabet or vice versa, just click the corresponding button on the ribbon. When the range contains more than one column, Excel opens a dialog box. The steps to be taken thereof are: 1. Select the required column in which data is to be sorted. 2. Select the Data tab in the ribbon. Then click the A to Z command button to sort data in ascending order, or the Z to A command button to sort data in descending order. In our example, we will sort data in ascending order. Since the worksheet contains more than one column, Excel opens a dialog box as shown below. 3. To maintain the correspondence of the values in the lines, we select the action, expand the selection. Otherwise, only the selected column is sorted. The structure of the table is then broken. Sorted data will appear as shown below. Sorting order followed by Excel. Excel uses the following default sort orders for different types of data, but options can vary between application versions. Blank cells. In both ascending and descending sort orders, empty cells are always placed last. Numbers. Negative numbers are considered the smallest values, so the largest negative number always comes first in ascending sort order and last in descending order, such as ascending order -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Descending order 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3. Dates. The oldest date is considered to be of lesser value or smaller than the most recent or newest date, such as ascending order, oldest to most recent. 1-5-2000, 2-5-2000, 1-5-2010, 1-5-2012. Descending order, most recent to oldest. 1-5-2012, 1-5-2010, 2-5-2000, 1-5-2000. Alphanumeric data. A combination of letters and numbers. Alphanumeric data is treated as text data and each character is sorted from left to right on a character by character basis. Logical or Boolean data. True or false values only, and false is considered lesser in value than true. Sorting. Custom sort. In case more than one column is to be sorted in such a way that the first column is in ascending order, and if some data is the same for more than one rows, then the second column of such rows gets sorted in descending order. You can do this in Excel using custom sort. To use custom sort, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the range of columns to be sorted. Step 2. Click on Sort and Filter command from Editing group under Home tab to open a drop-down list. Step 3. Click on Custom Sort from the drop-down list to open Sort dialog box. Step 4. Check My Data Has Headers checkbox if the selected customs have a heading. Step 5. Click on the Sort By box to open a list of column headers. Select a column head, for example, Marks Obtained. Step 6. Click on the Sort On box to select Cell Values option. Step 7. Click on Order box to select A to Z option in case of text data and smallest to largest in case of numerical data. Step 8. Click on Add Level button on the top of the dialog box. This will add one more row to define new criteria. Step 9. Repeat steps 5 to 7 to sort marks in previous term column in descending order. Step 10. Click on OK button. The data will be sorted according as per the criteria defined. Customs. Filtering data. Filtering refers to comparing a list of records against specific criteria and then hiding the records that don't match the criteria. It can be used simply to help find a record or to create a subset of data that you can then edit, format, copy, move, chart or otherwise manipulate without affecting the other records. Unlike sorting, filtering does not rearrange your data, it simply hides the rows you don't want. This will allow you to edit, format, chart and print the filtered data as you wish. Preparing to filter. Use the following guidelines to prepare your data. The first line in preparing to filter. Ensure the data in your worksheet is neat and tidy. This will make filtering easy. Use headings. The top row of each column should have a heading. Don't mix the data. The data in a column should all be the same type. Don't mix text and numbers. Don't interrupt. Don't have blank rows or columns. Individual blank cells are okay. Keep separate. The data to be filtered should be in its own worksheet. If not, separate it from other data with a blank row or column. Filtering with auto filter. The auto filter feature in Excel provides a quick way of creating a filter. The steps to apply filter are: Step 1. To use auto filter, click in a cell containing a text data item. Step 2. Click on the Data tab. Select Filter. Filter arrows will appear next to each column headings as shown below. To begin filtering, click on the down arrow next to a column heading. Excel displays a list of options as well as all the items in the column. To see the data for just one item either. Remove the ticks from the items you do not wish to see or choose text filters equals and type the text item for which you want to see the data in the box that appears. All the other rows on the worksheet will be hidden. You can continue to refine your data by filtering on other columns. Where you have applied a filter, the row numbers will appear in blue and the drop-down arrow will change to a filter symbol. You will also see the number of records found in the status bar at the bottom of the screen. Example of records filtered on the basis of gender is equal to M. Example of records filtered on the basis of gender is equal to F. Filtering data. Conditional formatting. Formatting allows you to change the way that the data in cells in a worksheet appear on the screen. Conditional formatting is another type of formatting provided by Excel. With conditional formatting, it is possible to automatically format cells that meet certain criteria, which can add visual emphasis to different aspects of a data range. You can use conditional formatting to highlight the highest or lowest numbers in a range, to show repeated values, to compare different values to each other, and do more. Remember, no matter what kind of conditional formatting rule you are trying to use, you will always go through these three basic steps. Step 1. Select cell range. Step 2. Specify the parameters, the condition. Step 3. Choose the formatting. Conditional formatting is of two types. Value-based conditional formatting. With value-based conditional formatting, cells in the range are examined and their shading and coloring is based on whether they meet the conditions of the rule. This type of formatting allows you to see whether values in a range are greater than a certain value, less than a certain value, equal to a certain value, or fall between a range. You can also display the top 10, bottom 10, top 10%, bottom 10%, and above and below averages with this type of formatting. An example of all of these is shown below. Trend-based conditional formatting. With trend-based conditional formatting, coloring is applied to all of the cells in the range. The depth of the coloring is determined by the values shown in each cell relative to the overall total of the range. This allows you to instantly spot higher, lower and median values in the range and to see the trend of the numbers. The formatting can be applied in the form of colored bars, colored scales and even icons. An example of all of these is shown below. Conditional formatting. Applying conditional formatting. Let us use the above data to learn this feature. Suppose you want to display all marks greater than 68 in light red filled with dark red text. Then follow these steps. Step 1. Select the data range for conditional formatting. Step 2. Click on the conditional formatting tool in the Styles group on the Home tab of the ribbon. Then move the mouse pointer over highlight cells rules to see the options. Step 3. Click on greater than to see the greater than dialog box. Step 4. With live preview, the cells in the range that meet the condition are highlighted. Type 95 and watch how the formatting changes. Step 5. Click on the drop down arrow for width and choose light green fill with dark green text to change the coloring. Step 6. Click on OK to complete the formatting. Removing conditional formatting. You can remove conditional formatting. The steps are: Step 1. Click on the conditional formatting tool in the Styles group on the Home tab of the ribbon. Step 2. Move the mouse pointer over Clear Rules to see the options available. Step 3. Click on Clear Rules from entire sheet to clear all of the formatting from the entire worksheet. Sum up. Sorting is a process of arranging data in a particular field either in ascending or descending order. Filtering data helps us to display data of those rows and columns that meet the criteria specified by the user. Conditional formatting allows us to automatically format cells that meet certain criteria, which can add visual emphasis to different aspects of a data range. Conditional formatting is of two types, value-based and trend-based. In value-based conditional formatting, cells in the range are examined and their shading and coloring is based on whether they meet the conditions of the rule. With trend-based conditional formatting, coloring is applied to all of the cells in the range.